Hi guys, this is Face of God with you, and I'm here to explain exactly what the Big Bang is. I'm reading a summary of what the Big Bang is right now.
Okay, I'd like to start right off the bat by saying two things. One, cosmological. Cosmological. And subsequent.
Big Bang is the cosmological model of the initial conditions and subsequent development of the universe that is supported by the most comprehensive and accurate explanations from current scientific evidence and observation. As used by cosmologists, the term Big Bang generally refers to the idea that the universe has expanded from a primordial hot and dense initial condition at some finite time in the past and continues to expand to this day. Okay.
Wait, let's hear that last part again.
Development of the universe that is supported by the most comprehensive and accurate explanations from current scientific evidence and observation. As used by cosmologists, the term Big Bang generally refers to the idea that the universe has expanded from a primordial hot and dense initial condition at some finite time in the past and continues to expand to this day. Okay, basically what the Big Bang is a cover-up for atheists to use. Basically what the Big Bang is a cover-up for atheists to use.
Do you realize how paranoid and delusional that sounds? Do you understand how big of a conspiracy that would be to pull off? To get so many scientists involved and so many people involved just for a atheist conspiracy? And by the way, out of the world's most eminent scientists and all the world's top scientists, most of them don't believe in God or are agnostics. But of those that do, the vast majority of those that do believe in God and happen to be top scientists are astronomers. So I don't think you have to worry about a conspiracy among the astronomers.
Because the one basically theory that is almost perfect supporting God's existence is how the universe was created. Okay, so we're going to break down the Big Bang Theory and show exactly how it's a lie. Alright, Big Bang Theory. How does the whole universe come from nothing?
Who knows, maybe it was already here and it was smacked by another one. Yeah, that's right, I said smacked by another one. I'll get to that in a minute. Maybe it bubbled up. I'll get to that in a minute as well. Since 2005, I've been following what's called multiple universe theory. It's where one of the leading versions of string theory is leading. You'd know about these things if you actually enjoyed science. Multiple universe theory is not in the realm of science fiction. In fact, it's moving closer and closer to science fact. Since 2005, when I read that article in National Geographic, the science is moving forward faster and faster all the time. And by the way, just recently, about, a year or two ago, I believe it was, I did pick up an issue of New Scientist magazine, and this will be coming up in one of my new videos to Venom Fang X, look for that soon. There is a void in space that appears to be the imprint of one of these other universes, because the Big Bang could have been caused when our universe already existed or was small and then was hit by another universe, because in multiple universe theory, each universe exists in what's called a brane, B-R-A-N-E, and these branes, like a cell membrane, these branes can smack into each other, and that very well could have been what happened with our universe. Or it could have bubbled up. Ever heard of WMAP, the Wilkinson Microwave Anisotropy Probe? Well, basically, it's floating through space, measuring gamma ray bursts from more or less the beginning of time. So, this thing's floating through space, measuring gamma ray bursts from, like I said, more or less the beginning of time. Needless to say, with all this research going on, your criticisms seem to be quite juvenile, ignorant, and totally baseless. Not only is science seeing back 13.7 billion years ago with the WMAP probe to the beginning, well, that'd be redundant to say WMAP probe, whatever. Well, it is a probe. Anyway, seeing back 13.7 billion years ago to where we can literally see the heat signature that was left by the Big Bang. And not only that, but science is getting close to figuring out how that actual explosion happened. So doubt it if you want, but check for yourself. The links are all there at the side. And the fact is that this void, whatever it is, look into the evidence yourself. Trust me, it's quite the heavy reading. This void is, only 1 billion light years across. I mean, what could it be, right? Anyway, look into it for yourself. There's too much to explain here, but that you just served up as an explanation, that's what we call weak sauce. And I don't serve weak sauce here, so you can take that shit back.
And how is it still expanding to this day when it started out from nothing?
You're so ignorant and scientifically bankrupt when it comes to these subjects that covering every last thing you mentioned would actually be quite tedious and take a long time. And I don't feel like covering dark matter, dark energy, and inflation, which is how the universe keeps expanding, right now. I will create an annotation and put it, say, there. And I'm going to be making a video about dark matter and dark energy someday soon anyway, but moving on. You'd know about these things if you actually enjoyed science.
The Horpitan has a video, I believe. And the one math problem no Christian can solve. 0 plus 0 equals 1. No Christian can solve that. So, for an atheist, how does 0 plus 0 equal 1 to an atheist? How does nothing plus nothing turn into the universe?
Oh, that? That's simple. The flying spaghetti monster. Or maybe all that other stuff I said.
Exactly. God created the universe. That basically disproves the Big Bang right there. Nothing plus nothing cannot equal something. It had to have come from something else, like God. And that's it for this video. Yeah.
Something from the magazine. Pushing the limits of theory and imagination in true Einsteinian fashion, cosmologists are daring to speculate that ours is not the only universe. The Big Bang that created everything we know of space and time could be just one of an infinite number of beginnings, yielding a never-ending sequence of universes. The scenario, shown in this artist's concept, emerges from inflation theory, a descendant of Einstein's general theory of relativity. Relativity implies that space and time can stretch to vast dimensions from a tiny starting point. Inflation describes how our own universe ballooned in its first moments and suggests that the same thing can happen anywhere at any time. The result, an eternal expanse of space erupting with bubbles of energy, or big bangs, each the seed of a universe.